Hey everyone, Senraikai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 11th episode of Watashi no Oshi wa Akuyaku Reijou. Last episode we have a new element of chaos thrown into the mix. This girl named Minaria, and every time I read her name, hear her name, I think of a certain anime called Minaria Friends, which I did react to on the channel back when that came out. I mentioned it because there's definitely some overlap between people that would watch that show and people that would watch this show. But yeah, so she's very much like a childhood friend sort of thing with Claire. Some real jealousy just overflowing from Ray, and Minaria very much playing into that near the end of the episode there. So we'll see what she ends up doing here, because she's the real wild card. But we also had a bit of a legend about scales mentioned, which also may come into play. We'll see. Either way, this should be an exciting episode because things were very much set up last episode for this one. So yeah, let's jump on in and see exactly how all that works. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please click the like button and support me on Patreon for access to the picture-in-picture version. So let us begin, if I don't click on the wrong thing. In 3, 2, 1, play. Is Minaria already with her? Already doing her job. I hate it. Just trying to replace her. Well, it would have been faster if I knew it was. I was. No need to rub it in. Shoot me. Yeah, I heard what she was saying at first, too. Okay, now you're just getting crazy. Ray is gonna go full yandere by the end of this episode. And Minari will be to blame. Opening? Yeah, opening. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna get more of this episode. Because I'm pretty sure that's how I started the last episode, was Ray was the one brushing her hair. And now, to basically take her position, Minaria's just there, saying she'll do it even more. Just, you can't be doing this to the main character. You can't just take over like this. Although I'm not sure how we're going to deal with this problem. I mean, I kind of assume Minaria's stay here will be temporary and she'll move on at some point, but... our evil masked figure up there. A near miss in love is certain doom. That's a very concerning title. And she's still touching her, still whispering in her ear. This is just a Ray torture episode. Okay. Okay, now we're just going too far. Because it's obvious Minari's just doing this to mess with Ray. Especially the feeding part. I would have a rough day, okay. Oh yeah, that's how you know she's just doesn't care about you anymore. I've done nothing wrong. I don't want to wean myself. The sequel to No Game, No Life we've needed. I mean, clearly. Might as well be. Uh, maybe our slime can help. I mean, if the person that played the game doesn't even get it, I don't really have much of a chance. Yeah, that should be what matters, but it's not that simple. Oh. Yeah, blanket, please comfort me. Is she nervous about something? Is there a rumors going to be spreading? About them? Okay, that's a little bit concerning. Or about her specifically. Always fun. Scales of love, yeah. So a chance for the students to go have some fun. Big surprise. But Reijou should still be able to be part of the team, right? I mean, it's not like a duo thing, so. I'm sure Ray's feelings are quite heavy. Right. Right. I wouldn't go for it. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. That blush just turns on. Wonder there's some projecting going on here. Pour your own tea. Ah, looks like we're all out. Too bad. Guess you're just going without. So are we gonna bring up whatever that was earlier? Uh, okay, are we just intentionally giving them alone time? Is that the point? She definitely does. Naturally. Hmm. Yeah, there's definitely some blind spots there. Because yeah, even she is picking up on it very clearly. I mean, I think I said as much last time, but she definitely gets it. So the provoking definitely could be a way to just try to spur things on. One's named Peppy, I think. Yeah, NPC background characters are just, yeah, just don't care. Okay. Seems like they may be supportive. Okay, can you guys clarify what you're concerned about, please? As what? Okay. I mean, she'll definitely protect Claire. I mean, there's no doubt about that. They're trying to help me remember their names, but I make no promises. I think she pronounced that Peepee, not Peppy, but sounds even funnier. Oh, hello. As long as you don't bully me. Man, she's admitting everything here. You say that, but you still mind it. Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying here. Like, if you're not willing to fight for her, you know, how strong are your feelings really? Because there's a bit of a contradiction here that's just kind of... Man, she's getting fully called out here. I mean, the problem is you just kind of deciding that. I mean, she's definitely good at provoking. You can't deny that. Maybe behind the gym after school, we'll duke it out. And that was definitely a very significant scene we just got here. I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. But yeah, let's go. This should be an interesting fight. Because they're both pretty good, so... Okay. Never let your opponent know your first move. The classic hole. It's probably not going to be as effective here, but... Yeah. She only spent like, what, 5 seconds in that hole? Oh? Oh! Oh. We have a muddy water soup up there. That's gotta suck. But I'm sure she's fine. She's... Yeah, she'll... Yeah, I'm not gonna underestimate her that much. Teleport, that's just the OP right there. Definitely. Oh, you just now realized. Yeah, she definitely is not going to underestimate her. So what's our plan? Wingardium Leviosa. Getting cold in here for you? Whipping out the end game spells. Cocutus! That was a character from Overlord. It's not. No, I know it's not a reference or anything. It's probably just both are named after the same thing, probably, but still. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to defeat her. She just seems too OP. Don't not show me. Yeah, is it even possible to beat her? I mean, she can't beat you if she holds back. Yeah, if it didn't work the first time when you had the element of surprise, it ain't gonna work the second time. So many magic circles, that's a real problem. And as always, she's just not even remotely struggling or... Did we literally slow down time, or is this just for dramatic effect? Oh. Oh my god. This is just... This is not fair. How do you fight against that? There's just no way. Jeez. Hopefully she just didn't just kill the main character. She was complaining about Ray going all out or whatever. But yeah, very clear by Claire's reaction here. How she feels. Yeah, good thing we have healing magic in this world, because that looked quite bad. Tell her. Yeah, this is your own Sama right here. Borderline victim blame in there. Hey, she's alive. And the first thing she sees is Claire. Of course, that's what she wants. Did I die and go to heaven? Is there a bunch of Claires here? Yeah, but how do you counter that? That's the problem. Is it even possible in the game? Because she was already using endgame spells, like she said, Is the episode going to end on this note? Actually, never mind. That's a lot left. Fake me out. Yeah, we have plenty left. Am I crazy, or does the music sound a little bit different? Like slightly, I don't know. But yeah, this just things are not looking good right now. Okay, looks like we're doing something. Very minimal animation here. I don't want your applause. You want to turn that wand on you? Yeah, I can only imagine how Ray's feeling right now. Hand's getting pretty close to something there. Yeah, at least she has a chance to work out some aggression by killing the monsters. I guess that's something. Hey, she came back. Yeah, we're in salty, sulky mode. Yeah, I wonder why. That aura. When even the child is scared of you, yeah. Okay, we're talking about it. That was a great surprise reaction. I'm not surprised to be one, like the line from Aladdin. This is the closest thing to a fight we've really had between these two. I don't like seeing this. Well, no, I thought we established that. Damn! Yeah, I saw that coming. After we worked so hard to get the job. Man, I'm so upset right now. I hate it. Man, who would think Saints calling her something other than hey mean would hurt like that? I really don't like this. Can we reload a previous save? Uh, I'm sure he lost the one maid. that. Let me go back to that title real quick. Why did it go by so quickly? The villainess and I are in love. That's an interesting title, considering what we just experienced there, but okay. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that was the 11th episode of Watashi no Oshi wa Akuyaku Reijou. Okay, I mean, before I get into it, I just want to look at that title again, because, yeah, the Japanese title is Watashi to Oshi wa, yeah, Soshi Soai is how you would pronounce that, which means mutual love, right? Technically, the word villainous is nowhere in that sentence, so it just kind of implied because Oshi, you know, the villainous Claire is her Oshi, so you know, I guess it's fine on that front. But yeah, talking about mutual love after the way things ended, very odd. But anyway, the episode itself, like, what do I even say about this episode? And we have plenty of the provocation from Minaria, obviously trying to make things, to get things in motion here, right? Eventually kind of peaking with the one-on-one outside, talking about basically getting ready to just admit how she feels and all that. And it was very much a call-out sort of scene, because we do have Rei, who is a little bit of a contradiction with the way she talks about how she loves her so much, and also like unwilling to actually fight for her in a sense. If she likes someone else, she's like, well, I guess that's how it is then, you know. Her happiness is my happiness and all that. And, you know, when you hear something like that, at face value, it does seem, you know, like a virtuous thing. And you could certainly make an argument for that. But at the same time, it's easy to make the argument from Minari's perspective where, well, I guess you're not as in love as you thought you were, because if you actually were, then you would, yeah, make her yours and do everything in your power to make her happy, right? It's like, if you want to kind of talk about it in political terms, it's a difference between, like, chasing polls and moving them, right? You can either do what the polls say people want you to do to try to, you know, get them, or you can make what you believe what they want as well, right? It's a little bit like that. So definitely a bit of a philosophical difference, I guess you could say, here. But because there was something else I watched or read that talked about that subject a little bit, but oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Kanojo mo Kanojo. Because, yeah, the main character there trying to have more than one girlfriend, which he knows isn't a good idea, but he's rationalized that this is the best course of action, so all he can do is make them all as happy as he possibly can within this framework, right? So that's definitely the difference here. And Minari very much calling her out on that. So, and pretty much just somehow ended up as being a duel, which, of course, Minaria, very OP. We already knew going into this that she was really powerful. But Rei also is quite powerful. She's, you know, like a dual core, and she has game knowledge, like meta knowledge to use as well. So she has a lot going for her, but still was not enough to overcome Minaria, who's still just yo-yo, like calm, cool, collected, always in control, never really up against the wall. Maybe a little bit surprised here and there by what Rei's capable of, but still just kind of watching that all in a bit of a condescending, above it all sort of tone, if that makes sense, or for lack of a better way to phrase it. Like, she was never any real danger. You know, she was never looked concerned at all. So, and Rei really did throw everything she had at her, but that she brought out the Dominator thing and just nearly killed her. Freaking blood everywhere. Like, I don't think we even see blood much in this show. So yeah, seeing blood dripping down from the head of all places as she collapses. Very telling about how brutal that attack was, and it was nice getting to see Claire run towards her, you know, making her feelings very clear there. So that was nice to see. But things eventually would go downhill when it came to the relationship by the end of the episode. But we got our early ED to kind of fake us out. I do get why they did that, because we're going to end off on a pretty, you know, sad, like, not a happy tone, right? So it does make sense, and we pretty much got our first real fight between Rei and Claire. Like, which is weird to say, considering, you know, our introduction to these two was Claire bullying her and all that. But yeah, this was like a legit fight, like a rubber spat, like what you would have, after getting close to each other. So a very different thing. But like, yeah, Rei very much in her salty, sulky, kind of pouty mode right now, and as a result, she says some things that she regrets, but like, might be too late. I mean, there was some talk about that. Like, I mean, she can always be rehired as a maid if they work things out. Like, so it doesn't have to be a permanent thing here. But like, yeah, the way Claire switched into fully professional mode when talking about her in her, departure from the company, departure from her, like, I just had to hurt the whole Miss Taylor thing. Like, that just shot through me. Like, like I would rather just hypercolor commenter again than that. Just, yeah, next episode could be a painful one. Like, if we just see Rei and Clara just ignoring each other, walking by each other, not acknowledging each other's existence. If we see a bunch of that, that's going to be painful to watch. But yeah, this is just a bad spot we're in. But I almost wish I didn't read that episode title for next time, because like, how are you supposed to take that? Like, because that's a positive title, right? Talking about mutual love with Oshi and all that, like, so it's got to imply they're going to make up by the end of the episode. But like, because it's so obvious, it makes me think that they're trying to double fake me, and it'll mean something else. That's probably the reason why I went through all the trouble to make sure I fully grasped the Japanese title, to make sure nothing was really lost in translation there. But no, it literally says me and my Oshi's mutual love. So yeah, I'm not sure how to take that. I hope we get a nice makeup scene next episode. We show the weight of Rei's feelings on a scale to get Claire back into it, and and we get Minaria to back off and let them be happy together. Oh, hopefully that's what we get next episode. But yeah, this arc's been a little bit hard to watch. I think that's safe to say. But at the same time, it is good that we have something come into the scene to, like, throwing a rock in the pond, ripple effect, make things move, make things happen. So as long as they do make up, and then things will be in a better state than they started in, if they do make up. So that's the most positive way to look at it, because they were kind of stagnating a little bit on the relationship. So it could be a good thing in the end. But yeah, I think that's all I really had to say on the episode. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.